Hey guys, so today we're going to go over a fire safety inspection checklist on your food truck. That some things you should be looking out for. Okay, so here I have a K class fire extinguisher, and then I have a regular, I think it's a B, A or a B class fire extinguisher as well, the red one. So the K class is if you deal with any type of grease, right? So if you have the 40-pound deep fryers, if you have a griddle, or anything, like if you have a hood system in your food truck and you deal with grease, you'll need the K class, and that is the silver one. You'll need that for any grease fires. Now you'll need the red one for any other type of like electrical fires, because you do run electricity in your food truck, and for your generator as well, because if your generator catches on fire, you'll need that red one. So in my county, they require us to have both fire extinguishers. I think it's good to have both. I think it's beneficial. So yeah, you have to have those two fire extinguishers. Now, for your hood system, you'll need this warning sign. My county requires us to have this warning sign right above where you pull the fire suppression system. The handle, you have to have that warning sign right above it. So I just taped it on there. You don't have to like drill in holes or anything like that. So this is my fire suppression system, like the pool level thingy. So if any fires happen, it was like a huge fire, and I need to turn on my suppression system, I just pull that thing out and then pull it. So here I have a 8-foot hood system, fire suppression system. It's the 8-foot because I have 2 fryers in a griddle. I don't use my griddle, but I have to have that 8-foot. All right. So here, those lines in that suppression system, that is my suppression system. Sorry. I have one, two, three, 4 of them, because I have an 8-foot. Okay, so that sticker that you see is my suppression system inspection, like a cleaning inspection. And so my county requires us to have our hood professionally cleaned once a year, and they want to see that sticker. Now you can clean your system yourself, which that's what I do. I take off those vents, I clean it down myself, but they want it to have quote unquote professionally cleaned by a company, and they have to come out and clean it for what, I don't know, because they do the same thing that we do, but you have to have it in my county, because I get my food truck inspected by the fire marshal, because it's just easier when I do events and different things like that. Okay, so on the other side of my hood system, I have, that's like the pole there, it connects down to like the bigger the chemical. Okay, so you'll just see, in every food truck you'll see that, in every kitchen you'll see it, if you have those griddles and fryers and different things like that. Now you see that my hood is like very shiny. I just had it cleaned not too long ago, and I also clean it myself as well, because I don't like that carbon buildup when it gets black. I don't like that. I don't like the look of it. So I keep my hood system cleaned. And you'll see like a little carbon on the left-hand side. I'll clean that. Like, I still don't like that look, because it just makes your kitchen look dirty. I don't know about you, but me, it just makes it look dirty. So I just make sure that my hood is clean, because people be looking at that, and I've had people come up to my food truck, be like, oh my God, your hood system, your food truck is so clean, because the first thing they see is that hood system, because I have a big window. Okay, so you'll come down, and so that's where the chemical is stored, in that red little thingy. It looks like a big fire extinguisher, but it's where your hood system chemical is. So here you'll see my breaker. Now in my county, my fire marshal requires us to have it labeled. Like, every switch has to be labeled, just like in your house. It has to be labeled in the food truck as well. So you'll see like the hood, fan, light, AC, plumbing, cameras, and my outlets and my freezer, all have different breaker hooks. So now you'll see my carbon monoxide monitor, which is on the right, and then my gas leak detector, which is on the left, the yellow thing. Now I get both of these from Amazon. I ordered both of them from Amazon. You can find them in Walmart or any other store, especially the carbon monoxide detector. So I have to have those two on my truck. That gas leak detector is easy. That's just an easier way to detect gas, like especially from your propane tanks and stuff like that. So I ordered that from Amazon. You just turn it on, wait for it to warm up, and then you just stick it right. You can stick it right on the propane where your propane gas lines are. You could just have the little pointy things just touching it. You don't have to spray soapy water. I know that is another way you can detect gas leaks. And I think that's the better way as well. But you have to have a gas leak detector. But soapy water, they require you to have a bottle with soapy water as well. And I think that's just the best. But with this one, you don't have to use the soapy water. Like I said, it's just easier to use. But they do require us to have both of those in the truck. Now here you'll see a little folder that my fire rescue gave us. They are getting like really, I won't say like organized, but they are really serious when it comes to food trucks and, your fire safety. Because to be honest, you want to be safe on your food truck, but you also want your customers to be safe as well. So when you're cooking, especially those fryers, like those deep fryers, they produce a lot of heat, and so you want to be prepared. We've had food trucks get caught on fire and different things like that, so they are really, really strict in my county when it comes to food trucks. Like last year they didn't have these folders, but now they have like folders, and it's like all organized, websites and everything, just to make sure that every food truck that they inspect in the county is prepared, like when it comes to fire extinguishers, carbon monoxide detectors, gas leak detectors, your breaker, make sure your suppression system is inspected, different things and so forth. So here they require us to have a mobile food truck gas leak detection log. So you have to input like the date that you tested your gas, for leaks. And then you got to put like the event name. Did it pass? Did it fail? Different things like that. So that one, I recorded this video a couple months ago, y'all. So it's pretty old. Okay. So, and you have to have an employee training records log. So you have to, basically what that is you have to train your employees on fire safety, right? So say for instance, there's a fire in my deep fryers, right? Because I have had that happen to me before when my deep fryer is caught on fire, right? And so they want to make sure that everyone that works on your food truck, whether they're a paid employee or unpaid employee, that they know what to do in case of a fire, right? So they want to know that, okay, what's the first thing you do? You turn off the gas, right? You turn off the gas valve, you go outside, turn off the propane, and then you get the fire extinguishers. If you can get them, if it's not too hot in there and you can get to them fast enough, they want to make sure that everyone is trained on that truck about fire safety. Okay. Like I said, my county, they're strict, but it's for your good. Okay. It's for your good. They even have like different little pamphlets they, gave us about carbon monoxide and the dangers of it, because you can get carbon monoxide poisoning and not even know it, because you can't see it, right? And so it's a killer and you not even know it. So like I said, they just want to make sure that you are prepared for that. Okay, so now we're going to come out on the outside of my truck. So on every propane tank, you have to have this sign on there. It says danger, propane, no smoking, no open flames. So they want to make sure that when you're driving on the road, that the person behind you know that those are propane tanks on your truck and it's filled with flammable gas, okay? Because that can be dangerous. One last thing, you have to have those wheel chokes as well on your left tire and right tire, the back tires, just when you're lifting the food trailer and hooking it up. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I know it was a lot, but fire safety requires way more than the health department, I swear, but it's for your good, it's for your safety. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Anything about food trucks, let me know in the comments, and have a great day.